Okay. Raina's smiling, that means I can start. So, having my helper, right, extension of my arm, I want to be able to use it just like my hand, that I relax and breathe. This is what we're doing. If I have to, I'll start here. So I want to be able to rub his legs with it and underneath. So I want to make sure to smile and say, oh, is there a fly? I'll get that fly for you, right? I'm here to help with my helper, to support you. We want to look for him to relax. I'll say, this is you. I'll come over here. He's so small, I forgot you couldn't see me. So I want to say, this is you. This is you. This is you. This is you. Oh, all the way down to your hoof. Now, if he got worried, you know, I just didn't start there. I started up here, brushing. Want to make sure to breathe, singing a song to the Lord. So he doesn't get concerned, right? I might use this end. Oh, here we go. Doesn't that feel good? I'll scratch you. I'll get that fly away. So I am scratching wherever I can. If he starts swishing his tail or picking up a hoof, it's not a fly, then I'll just come back. Like if he got bothered there, I'd come back up here, rub him. Come back down, rub him. So I want to bypass the instinct for him to defend himself. I want him to realize, well, she's breathing. Oh, I'm okay, I didn't die. Oh, that kind of feels good, right? Oh, could you get that itchy spot? So sometimes I'll think, where's your itchy spot? Let me get your itchy spot. So then pretty soon, because of your consistency in your thoughts and talking to them, where's your itchy spot? You'll be able to rub them further down and further back. And then you would just come off. Maybe get a drink. Because that gives them time to process. And that's really important. Good boy. Because we want to keep his confidence and calmness and willingness so that he starts to say, well, what are we going to learn today? What are you going to teach me today? And use what he's offering to me. So then, good. I also want to get him, I'll use this is a rope off my carrot stick to get him used to. I haven't done this with him before. To get him used to something on his legs, which he's already had his hoof trimmed many times. So I'll just rub him with it. And I'll say, oh, can you pick up? Good boy. And then let it down in rhythm with him. Yeah, come on up. Good boy. So just walk with him. He's got to feel it, right? Good boy. And pick up. I'm saying pick up. Good. And hold it and down. So I release before he does. And that's it. So I have to get the fly spray. Did I not bring it in? Yes. And I have a buddy in here because that helps the horse too. So I want to set him up for success and help him to be as relaxed as he can. I started with him by his dam. Good boy. He said good boy at the wrong moment, right before he picked up his hoof. So, move over. Don't know if you saw me have him move over. I touched and I released. and said move over. And then he said, oh, I can go away from that spot. Good boy. So, with my hoof pick, up. I get in position first. Keep my belly button this way. Give him a feel of will you pick up and hold it. Pick up and hold it. Now I want to make sure, now I can roll it. This is, T-Touch does this. Lower it a little bit, 2 slow circles, counterclockwise, 2 slow circles, counterclockwise and clockwise. Good. And then if I feel that's all he can take, that's fine, I'll do it down here. Because then he can feel 2 circles this way, very slow, because I'm stimulating his muscles, cutie, and then I want to put it down. So that was really good. I've not done that with him before with little circles, because we have to remember that we're talking to their muscles and their brain at the same time. Now just hold it here and feel the movement as I breathe and go slow enough for you. And then I'll just go a little lower, do the 2 circles and the 2 circles. He can be a little mouthy, so I was just concerned about that. And then just position it down. Because by standing in position here, giving him the thought of, will you pick up your hoof and hold it for me, he can get into position. I have to go slow enough so that he can balance, understand what I want, and I'll say, I want to clean out your hoof, and then I start cleaning out the hoof. And then I'll say, now we're gonna do little circles. 1, 2, so that's a little much. I'll say, here we are. Let's remember here. Because he is tight in his pelvis, I'll stretch him over this way. And I've had to do that. And what's nice is it's helped his testicles to drop down. He was not dropping until I was stretching his legs. So something happened in his pelvis. So I have to keep that into consideration, that the horse is only telling me with his body language if he's comfortable or not comfortable. So how can I make him comfortable? Then I'll stand in position again this way. When you pick up, right? I want him to put up his hoof into my hand, maybe here because he's little. Major up, and I'll squeeze on the hop. Up, good, good. Let it rest. I'll say, let's do some circles, circles. Easy, and a little bit down. So what he's doing is he also has to, he's got to relax those muscles. So the leg can come down. Now, I feel comfortable coming down here. Okay, I just found a place that he was uncomfortable. We'll say, okay, stretch it in there for me. Because that's a good stretch for him. But we got a couple positions of the rotating. So that's good. He's doing much better. Now instead of doing this one again, I'll go to the other side, and again, I'm thinking, okay, this is how I teach my students to come around the horse, so the horse knows where you should be. They see your line of energy travel. Where's your belly button going? I teach them coming around, just like a good dancer, and then say, okay, go over, good, over, and then off. Good boy. Now one thing I was gonna teach, coming around, and then with my hand on him, it tells him to stand still. Here I am, paused, coming around. Good, and then he can stand. So, if your horse is having trouble, you have another helper, you have a rope. So I rub him, right, just rub him till he's confident. And I've not done this with him before. Done different things. I've scratched him. It's always good to be able to scratch your horse inside their legs. Right? Itchy spot he's showing me. That's my itchy spot. I'll say, okay, good. Right? So we want to use everything means something to a horse. Yeah. So there we go. Don't back up too much, buddy. Okay. So relaxing then. So I'll do the same thing here then with my rope. I'll say, here's an itchy spot. Here's an itchy spot until I know he's comfortable. And then I'll take this and say, oh, there we go. There we go. Baby, just hold it still till he realizes. And I could scratch him too at the same time because he's got to feel this on his leg, right? And this might be uncomfortable. So I say, oh, here we go. Here we go. And I say, oh yeah, there we are. There we are. I want him to feel, oh, there's something. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Because when he feels pressure, I want him to give to it. Good. And then I release. Good boy. And then I wait. So you can see I'm building the time that he'll give to it. And I can say up, up. Good. And then just release. That's what teaches him he's not going to die from it. Really helps if he gets caught in wire or anything that he doesn't struggle. He says, oh, if I just stop, relax, I don't get hurt. So we bypass the instinct and we put the education into their brain so they can solve problems, so to speak. It's actually training them, when I feel this, this is what I do. So when we remember that, when I do this, what I want them to do. Let's see, how about up? I'll pinch, get in position, and up, and bend. Good boy. So that I want to be able to do this, and down. Right, so I can't rush the process. I'm going to show you because I've done that. I've cleaned out his hooves many times. I just haven't done this with him. But I feel that he's confident and ready, so I'm going to go the next step. If this was my first time teaching him to pick up his hooves and using this so I don't get hurt, I'd be done for the day or go on to something else. Maybe go eat grass, walk around, just finish up with something he already knows to do. Because he's standing really well, so I want to keep that. But for the video, and I think he's ready, I'm going to show you how you make progress. Because remember, it's making progress. Small, less than 1% progress a day. So the same thing in your consistency. Let's say it's the 4th day now that I've done the same things. Maybe having him hold it, he's able to hold it for 2 seconds, 3 seconds with the rope. That's how you make little bits of progress. Rubbing him, not just starting on the task. I want him to say, oh, that feels really good. Wow, I know what she's going to do. So I stand in position. I'm going to say up, squeeze here, have him pick up. Right, good boy. Clean out his hoof if I wanted, just sand. Good boy, little circles. There you go. Always with the intent of relaxing your muscle so I can feel the stifle area, the front of his hind leg, the whole leg just relaxing down towards the ground. So there was just, so he's saying, I'm tight there. I'm tight. I say, oh, I'm tight. That's okay. I'll say, oh, let's come up here then. And we'll stretch over here. Right? Because he's just showing me where he's tight. So I'm just relaxing with him back to it as he can. And each day we do it, it's a little easier for him. So that eventually, right, I rub him so that he feels like my partner, not a work project, but my partner, so he can be calm and confident, willing, and fun, creative, right? Breathing. So I'll say, oh yeah, this feels so good. This is you. And I have done this with many big horses to save me, save them. And I'll say, oh, good boy. You saw how he positioned himself. So pretty soon I just have to get in position, get ready to hold his hoof, and there he goes. So again, the circles 2 and 2. I'm supporting the leg. I'm saying, here we go, let's just stretch here. Stretch here. Exhale, can we stretch here? And can you just keep your toe on the ground? My goal would be that he could rest with his toe like that. Good boy. And then that's really helpful for him. So all of those are good things to do, will help in every area of your horsemanship. I hope it helped you to understand the process of progress so that he understands what you want, plus you understand what you want, and you can see the steps that are needed to get the results you want. Because in 30 days, if you just do this 4 days a week, every week is going to get better, so that when you come out to him, your horse, he knows the routine, you're consistent, he knows your mind is clear, it's with him on the process of what you're doing, the pattern of what you're doing, and he can stand calmly and say, oh, she's going to come over here, she's going to bend down and ask me to pick up my hoof. Whoops, I didn't wait for him. I should have waited for him. And then I'll stretch him. Let's stretch. Good. So he learns to relax into my body because I'm supporting him. I'm not rushing him. And then he's healthier, happier, and I'm healthier and happier. So, more to come. God bless you from Morningstar Stables.